I'm Jonathan,
And I'm Shannon.
and this is Destination RVA.
So come along with us as we are your tour guides for some common
And not so common.
destinations in Richmond, Virginia. We are here today at Maymont, located in the heart of Richmond, and we have Anne Dubois with us, and she's going to tell us a little bit about Maymont. So Anne, what is your position here?
I am the Director of Advancement and Development, and so I oversee our contributed income stream, our earned income stream, and also the marketing and public relations that hopefully make those things happen well.
That's awesome. Now, I don't think everyone knows that Maymont has a lot to offer. Can you tell us a little bit about the things that people will find here?
Well, we are 100 acres of all kinds of activities. We like to say at Maymont that we're kind of schizophrenic, but in a really great way. We have a nature center. We have a beautiful arboretum. We have formal Italian garden. We have a Japanese garden, considered one of the finest in the world outside of Japan. We have a historic home. We have a petting zoo. And we're standing in one of 10 beautiful gazebos, or as the Dooleys call them, summer homes.
Now, that's awesome.
And being that Maymont is kind of Richmond's Downton Abbey, how do you actually pay to keep up this extravagant estate?
Well, a lot of people are under the misassumption that the city of Richmond runs Maymont, and in fact since 1975 the city of Richmond has not run Maymont. It's been run by a private foundation. So we have raised since 1975 over $120 million.
Wow.
To help keep these beautiful grounds in the perfect condition that they're in.
Well, if you don't mind, let's go look around.
Let's do it.
So Anne, we are here at the estate, the actual house, and we were just inside and we saw some tours going on. Who gives these tours and how do people come here and sign up for a tour?
Well, the tours are given primarily by volunteers. We have a really robust docent program, and we have, in fact, one of our volunteers is 97 years old and remembers coming to Maymont as a little boy. And anybody can take a tour. The mansion tours are free. We encourage a donation at the end of the tour, and honestly, most people give us a donation at the end of the tour because it's a pretty special experience.
That's awesome. Jonathan, I know you did a lot of research when you were checking out Maymont. Do you have any questions about the estate itself?
I do, because this house was built in the golden age of splendor. Richmond loves its history, and Richmond also loves the splendor that it can provide. This house shows every single bit of that. How did Mr. Dooley make his money that he was actually able to live this extravagant lifestyle?
James Dooley had a law degree from Georgetown. He never really practiced law per se, but he was a visionary investor. And after the Civil War, he knew that railroads were going to be the key to Reconstruction in the South, and he was right.
And the Dooleys were the original and last residents of the home, is that correct?
That's right, and that's what makes this historic home of any era so incredibly special, is in that just 2 people ever lived here, and when they died and left it to the city of Richmond, they left it intact and furnished. So no subsequent generations had time to put on an addition or take out a wall or rearrange in any significant way. So we have a really pristine snapshot of what it was like in 1926, the Gilded Age in Richmond.
Richmonders love opulence. Maymont is one of Richmond's main aspects that has an actual home that is still preserved in the Gilded Age. So when you come through and you actually get to see this historic estate, within its contents are the original pieces of artwork, are the original fixtures, gold ornate trimmings on the walls. It's phenomenal. It's one of the most beautiful things that you'll ever see on a tour of Richmond, so you definitely have to come and see it.
It is, and I got to tell you, as a real estate agent, this just makes me giddy, and I know as like an interior designer and a stager, this is really cool for you.
I'm just completely geeking out.
It's definitely a place to geek out. So I have to tell you, if you are interested in architecture or real estate or anything like that, you have to come check out the estate here at Maymont. Now, Anne, there's some other cool stuff that you guys have, like an arboretum and animals. Can we go check out those animals?
Let's go.
All right, awesome.
So Ann, we just marched across the 100 acres to the farm. And so can you tell me a little bit about it? It looks like it's been freshly renovated.
We have just come off of a $3 million renovation as part of our Spirit of Generosity capital campaign. This is actually the first major project that the public can see as part of this $26 million capital campaign that we're currently in the final, we hope, years of. So we shored up the barn. The barn was 40 years old and was needed some shoring up, just put it that way. We reconfigured a lot of the pasture areas, and we built 2 brand new classrooms, which are gorgeous.
That's fantastic, and this is all right here in our backyards in Richmond. Now, I said a little earlier, I've always wanted a goat. Do you think we could go find an animal or two and say hi?
Let's do it.
All right, awesome.
Tell our viewers how they can donate to this cause if they want to.
Absolutely. Just go to maymont.org and follow prompts to our support page. We rely on individuals, foundations, corporations for about 80% of the support that we need to keep Maymont open, free to the public every day. In fact, it costs between $11,000 and $12,000 a day to keep Maymont open and free to the public. So thanks for that question, Jonathan. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So Anne, thank you so much for taking us around Maymont today. I know that we just touched on the estate, the animals. I know there's more that Maymont has to offer. Can you tell everyone what that is?
We do. We have a nature center that we have not stopped in at, which is really, really popular and home of the wildly popular otters at Maymont, Louie and Ella. And of course, there are all kinds of experiences that you can have. You can do VIP, behind the scenes experience with our animals, with our aquarists, and our historians. So just go online or give us a call, and we can customize your experience here at Maymont.
Oh, so Shannon wanted to bring her kids and do a petting zoo type day.
You could absolutely.
She could actually do the whole day. dedicated to her
Absolutely, we
kids.
do birthday parties too.
Oh,
So
wow.
you could.
Oh, wow.
It's one of the things we do in our new classrooms, and the birthday parties always have an animal experience, if not 2 or 3 of them.
Now, do you have to be a certain age for that birthday party?
No, not at all.
Okay, because someone is pushing 41.
Yes, absolutely. Children of all ages.
That's awesome.
I think that's a hint about your birthday party.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Good to know. I'll take note of that.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time out and being with us today. Jonathan, you have anything to add?
I just think this is a perfect destination.
And we'll see you on the next episode of Destination
Destination
RVA.